Hey, what's up, everybody? We are back with some more Honkai Star Rail, and we're gonna be picking up from where we left off by just continuing the main story on this Blium. Yeah, that's basically the plan today, is just keep pushing forward with the main story. Whoop!
Remember, I can take you out with just one shot whenever I choose.
Oh, that'd be my honor. Don't worry, I hate cheating at the table.
You better.
Ah, look who's here. The great hero of the Astral Express. The most dazzling trailblazer in all of Penacony.
Oh, you're here too. Long time no see, friend.
Merely a greeting of platitudes. As long as you and I have an understanding.
Well, let's set aside those under-the-table dealings for now, partner. Don't want to spoil the festive mood of the Charmony Festival.
I agree. Now let's congratulate Mr. Trailblazer. I hear the family intends to thank the crew at the Charmony Festival. It's a real pity I can't personally be there to witness this. Well, my job was just to give the IPC an opening. Other things aside, I think I did a pretty good job at achieving this. While you were at Dreamflux Reef, we were actually close by. You wouldn't have been able to dig up so much dirty information without the help of a knowledgeable friend. But that emanator didn't pull any punches. My body couldn't hold out too long. Otherwise, this would have been settled in a much cleaner manner.
No problem. Punishing the wicked and eradicating evil is a top priority. Would have been strange if we sat it out. Making an entrance like that, us Galaxy Rangers are making a comeback. Reckon you'll meet quite a few followers of the hunt on your journey. Do me a favor and pass on my regards, will you? Forget it. I'm not one to beat around the bush. I've got a score to settle with a high-ranking executive fella named Oswaldo Schneider. And this flamboyant fella here can help me find him.
The feud between the Marketing Development Department and the Strategic Investment Department is well known across the cosmos. But what I didn't expect was the involvement of the Galaxy Rangers in this feud. Looks like things are about to get spicy.
Thank you. And I also hope you enjoy yourself, great hero of Penacony.
I'll pass. But I do hope you guys have fun. If you don't mind, let's play a few rounds next time.
Oh, I didn't collect that one. I thought that was just completable. But what ratios up to?
Ah, yes. I remember you. Your performance at Herta's space station was adequate, I suppose.
Disappointing. What?
No wonder that gambler likes you so much. The Intelligentsia Guild assigned me to be an invigilator for the IPC's ambassadors. Nothing more than an errand from the Office of Academic Affairs. Very well. The Charmony Festival is about to commence soon. Take advantage of this unique opportunity. A blend of work and play is essential for superior knowledge absorption. Then you'll excuse me.
It's so Final Fantasy sounding, like the music playing here. Specifically, like 13. Like this part of the song, it's very dreamy, but then when it starts going into playing a lot of chords again, like harp sounding, reminds me of 13. Which it is still insane to me they have still yet to port 13 over to modern consoles. You should check to see if they're in the past games library. I don't think it is. Yeah, man, I wonder what they're gonna be doing with Final Fantasy. Obviously, they're working on 7, the remake. They just re-released all the sprite-based games, and they also released Final Fantasy 16, like, almost 2 years ago. Like, what are they gonna do? Are they gonna try to remake another one of their classic games, or are they pushing forward? I think they have a split team right now, but, like, what was the Pixel team doing? The team that, like, remastered the Pixel game. And they remastered just, like, the first 10, and we can just be able to play them on console. I want all the way up to 13. I love the 13 series. It's the first Final Fantasy series I really got into. Because 10, when that came out, it was around the same time as Kingdom Hearts. And I was way more into Kingdom Hearts than I was into Final Fantasy, and it was just not doing it for me. In fact, I went back and replayed Final Fantasy X like 5 years ago. I don't get why people love that game so much. Because it's like, for most people, it was 7, 8, and 10 were the ones that I heard most people loved. And I think 10 is okay. But I don't get why so many people really like it.
Watch yourselves in
I don't know. It just kind of seems like the whole thing hinges on the relationship. And I don't know, it just didn't really feel like they had a relationship for most of the game. It just felt like, well, they were traveling together. Oh yes, don't you know, when you literally just spend time in the general area of someone, you suddenly fall in love. Not like, you know, you have to have like passionate moments between the two characters multiple times throughout the game to show the relationship growing. No, they just need to be in the general facility of one another, kinda. I don't know. Maybe if I replay it, I'll pick up on stuff that I did in the first time. In fact, I do want to replay through 10, because I also want to play 10 too.
Well, if it isn't my old friend. It hasn't been long, and yet, here we are again. How are you?
Should we still need to play through 16. I have that already and set to go. I don't remember if there's DLC for it. I don't have that.
Look how bustling this ship is. Not bad. Someday when I'm less tied up, I plan to host a grand party on my eco ship, and you'll all be on the guest list. Transform? What are you saying? Oh, I understand now. You're referring to Aventurine's cornerstone, right? Sorry. Compared to him, my ability is not as visual. Guess there is no harm telling you. The abilities of the 10 Stonehearts' cornerstones are all different. Some can even read your thoughts, grasp your desires. So, be careful. Now that I think about it, it was good that Branya got there when she did in Belobog. If she came any later, we probably wouldn't have ended up as friends.
Yeah, that part was always super weird. Because that kind of felt like it was just kind of tacked on randomly. kind of leave. Oh yeah. Yeah, it feels like we kind of just, like in no specific order, triggered those events on Belobog to meet her. Daddy, just sneeze.
Hey there, lively guy.
Oh god. All right.
Welcome to the Bona Jade Exchange. What should I call you? What a unique name. So, mister, what do you wish for? Oh, this is your wish. Sounds simple enough. Very pragmatic. Then, let's discuss the cost. To fulfill this wish, the thing I need is simple. The tail of an animal. Well, it's a two-legged animal with black fur, a round head, and long ears. It's omnivorous and is prone to mood swings. Most importantly, it has mastered the human language and can communicate.
Pom-pom.
Bring its tail to me as collateral, and your dreams will come true.
Have a tail?
May fate bring us together again, Mr. Trailblazer.
What services do you require?
I've been playing a lot of service games. Part of me is really just wanted to get back into like a linear story game. Although, to be fair, I don't know how linear 16 is. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's like more open worldly. But it's got a finite like beginning and ending, opposed to like the games I'm playing now are just constantly being updated. Gotcha.
Got it.
Okay, we've learned how to play one of these, but it doesn't let us play it anymore. It's weird, it gave us a whole tutorial on how to play the game just for one round. There's gotta be a time that we can come back and play it. Oh, hey! I didn't know those guys could pop up by popping those balloons. I didn't even see that guy on there. Nice. Alright. Oh, it's the night.
We meet again, my dear friend.
Oh, your voice acted this time.
Your
Great.
journey of the beauty is even more elegant than mine. My most sincere regards to you.
Yeah, we've never actually met this guy. We just keep running into him and like talking as if we know him.
Even after achieving such remarkable feats, you remain humble and gentle. Such is the true mark of knightly grace. I have heard of your valiant deed in leading others to vanquish the omen of evil. Though the tale bears a tinge of regret. You have undoubtedly championed beauty and justice. May Adrilla smile upon you. Thank you. Then may the beauty always be with you.
I wonder if we're going to get a world where like people are in like old school armor, well, not old school armor, but like reminiscent of old school armor like that, where it's like all like large castles and whatnot. That'd be cool. You got chair. Engaging with chair.
The festival hasn't started. Let's take a quick break.
Hi, we meet again.
Who's that?
It's really you. I knew I didn't get the wrong person. Yes, it's just I didn't get the chance to say hello. There's still some time before the Charmony Festival starts. Do you want to chat? Two murder cases, a showdown with the IPC's ambassadors, the legacy of the Nameless, and a remnant of the Order who dreams of creating a paradise in place of the Eons. You guys even ended up shattering the dream. It's truly been quite a vacation. It's a good thing that you guys managed to overcome all those difficult problems. Congratulations! After the Charmony Festival's opening, will you guys be leaving again? There will always be somewhere. After all, you guys are on the path of the Trailblaze. Before joining the Stellaron Hunters, Elio told me that this journey will tell me how to live on. That's all he said. As for the rest, it's up to me to find out. So, I'll pay extra attention to any leads that will let me live on. This trip to Penacony is no different. Yes, sadly I was looking in the wrong place. But I did reap some rewards. Do you know Miss Jade from the IPC's Strategic Investment Department? Bonajade Exchange belongs to her. She told me her price, but... I know. But what she wanted wasn't my answer either. Of course, I want to live on. But what fate owes me, I want it paid back, not passed on. No one else should be involved because this is a grudge between me and fate. Speaking of which, actually, I feel that I still owe you a formal apology for that matter with the performer of the Iris family. Even the smallest of lies can turn into a betrayal as sharp as a blade. I'm sorry. Really? Then it seems what Kafka taught me was correct. To me, hiding is much easier than being honest. Yet, I still want to try expressing my emotions as any ordinary person would.
It's that girl! Get moving! Arrest that criminal before the Charmony Festival's opening ceremony starts!
I can't believe they've chased me this far. Looks like we have to say our goodbyes. Don't worry about me, just go and enjoy the ceremony. The script hasn't reached its end yet. We will meet again.
God, all of this stuff was to lead up to the
hope she's
Charmony
okay.
Festival, and we're still waiting
But
for it.
if it's only those two hounds again, she'll probably be fine. I'll send a message later to check in on her. Let's go attend the Charmony Festival first.
Said the Charmony Festival would take place in like an hour, like 5 hours ago.
Let's take a seat here.
My space chair.
Everything is settled. But there's still some time left. Maybe I should take a walk?
Nah.
Let's keep walking.
Don't look like there's Oh, it's just...
Let's take a seat here. Everything is settled. Forget it. I've done enough.
I'm so popular! I love their little...
Looks like I don't have to worry about her. Let's wait for the opening ceremony to start.
I love their little emotes of each character.
It's Miss Robin! Hey! Hey, Miss Robin!
Hey, Miss Robin!
Over here, Miss Robin!
Miss Robin!
Miss Robin! Miss Robin!
Miss Robin!
There it is, Miss Robin!
Distinguished guests, fellow family members, ladies, gentlemen, and friends from all over the cosmos. It's a pleasure to join you all in celebrating the grandest ceremony of the Amber Era, the Charmony Festival. Firstly, on behalf of the Penacony family's 5 major lineages, and on behalf of myself, I'd like to extend a warm welcome to all our guests. As you all may have noticed, this year's Charmony Festival is far from regular. Thanks to the efforts of everyone, this celebration is unprecedented in scale, with factions from across the cosmos in attendance. Not only that, the customary opening ceremony held at the Penacony Grand Theater has now moved to the Radiant Feldspar, the very airship you all stand upon. We invite you to express your warmest applause and deepest appreciation for Oti Alfalfa, head of the Alfalfa family, for his selfless devotion to the Harmony's cause. What makes this festival so uniquely significant? As is widely known, the Radiant Feldspar had to halt its voyage due to an anomaly in the Sweet Dream, sparking widespread discussion in the 12 Hours. Thanks to the hard work of Penacony's internal and external factions, we've finally gotten the dreamscape back on track, just in time for the Charmony Festival. And as they say, good things come in pairs. The Charmony Festival not only celebrates this achievement, but also marks the relaunch of the Radiant Feldspar. And finally, the last reason. Does everyone remember the Watchmaker? In truth, the family has poured their efforts into this festival just to commemorate this legendary luminary. The father of Penacony, Mikhail Chard Legwork, one of the legendary Nameless who laid the foundations of Penacony. In the most bewildering times of the planet of festivities, it was he who descended from the sky with his companions, who taught us through trailblazing where freedom lies. It was also they who led the vanguard in the pioneering of the dreamscape, in exchange for what is now known as the Paradise of Harmony. It can be said that Penacony's splendid success today is deeply rooted in the trailblazing ethos the Watchmaker planted within us. Only by honoring this trailblazing spirit can we fulfill our mission and spread harmony to a broader audience.
Aww, that's so nice of her. She's talking about us. That's right. Unparalleled.
And now, the Sweet Dream is back on track. All thanks to the Trailblaze, of course. If it weren't for everyone on the Astral Express, we wouldn't be able to successfully host this Charmony Festival. Thus, with unanimous consent from the 5 major lineages, Penacony's family, on behalf of all family members throughout the cosmos, offer a token of appreciation to the Nameless.
Oh, I wonder if it's gonna be a big one.
We will transfer ownership of the Radiant Feldspar to the Astral Express. A meager appreciation that we hope you will accept with grace. Let us gift our applause and cheers to these brave and dauntless Nameless.
Nameless! Nameless! Nameless!
And now, I propose a toast. To harmony, to the Trailblaze, to the future of Penacony and the universe, and to the generous Alfalfa family head, Mr. O.T. Alfalfa. Cheers! Cheers!
To make a decision like that. This little bird is no less capable than her brother.
All's well, all's well. Right. But have you forgotten someone, my gray-haired friend?
Yeah, what the f is up with her?
I put a bomb on this ship. You have 10 minutes to find it. Better hurry.
When did this get shoved into my hands? There's still so many bombs. Now's not the time for the plot payoff. I can't handle this alone. Time to create a group and inform everyone.
Yeah, I do not fully understand her thing. She just kind of showed up and started doing things. Unless I completely missed something. How's everyone getting into our goddamn group chat?
All set. Let's start following the plan.
Probably. Yeah, it doesn't say what level it's on. Go down. We're about to die.
At least I made some progress. Gotta keep working at it.
Oh wait, yeah, I didn't even open up this stuff. Hold on. Check this. God, right. Ah, there. That list is really long. Getting long. Damn, yeah, we really have not been. Basement. I don't think we went to the basement. Where? Oh wait, no, this is the basement. Oh.
Hello, human. We meet again. I'm currently on this luxury cruise ship enjoying Penacony's consumer-friendly sugar-coated cannonballs. What about you? Are you just seeing the sights? Bomb. I'm a HoYoverse, originally from the Wafu's fictional garden. I'm passionate about researching Xianzhou subcultures, but I've slowly come to realize that Xianzhou subcultures also have their limits. I forgot what happened. But anyway, I ended up in Penacony. I wanted to study a subculture that is completely different from Xianzhou's. And boy, it's really been an eye-opening experience. That is, if I had eyes. I've come to realize the people here don't treat subcultures as actual culture. They call them Yes, meme, that's it. They even have forums. I'm good friends with a meme with sharp teeth and claws. He's very interested in the Xianzhou Idiota culture. I gave it a Xianzhou name, and it was delighted. Speaking of which, I should go and look for it. Mimi the monster has an explosive temper, and it's never been very patient. I hope you can find the real sugar-coated cannonball, bomb. Bye-bye.
That's a lot more talking than I thought we'd do. I think it got rid of one of the marks.
Oh, by the laughter! To think you've seen through my disguise this quickly! Honestly, my dear Mr. Grey Hair, you're just like a ferocious pangolin in Madame Susan's bedroom. Keep your shirt on! A watched pot never boils, mister. I'm on to you. You're here because you accepted bribes from the duplicitous and corrupt leader of that Sparkle gang. The scoundrel who wants to become mayor of Sparkle City. Blazin' Bro! This evil city has fallen into depravity. As the sheriff doll, I cannot idly stand by and do nothing. And now, only this imaginary neutron bomb can completely cleanse Sparkle City of your ilk. If you wish to defeat me, you'll have to face off against the Great Sparkle's dogs. They're my fiercely loyal companions, and you'll never defeat them. Commencing research. I think something did me.
And none of them are weak to this guy. God damn it.
The mood is set, let the show begin!
We do not have a good setup. They are not weak to this.
Answer me. Conflict is pitiless.
There we go. That did a big chunk for a couple of them.
Let's improvise. Not over yet.
I'm asking
Jesus.
questions.
For this deep into the game and this high level, it still only takes like 3 shots to kill someone.
0 points.
Like, bro.
Here, this thunder.
I think something bit me. To travel.
Your answers? Answer me.
A foregone conclusion.
SAS Pekin.
No, damn it.
Measure of truth and falsehood.
I hit over. I thought we were on the far right side, or far left side.
I'm asking questions.
Yet!
Time for the master stroke.
Show no mercy. 0 points. Adjust. Fail.
Specimen sighted. Deep breath.
1,000 thanks. Follow my charge. Is that it?
0 points.
Here, try this.
1,000
Your
thanks.
answers?
There's no time to lose.
Crap, is there a round 2?
I'm
To travel.
Pop it up!
5 points. Here, this thunder.
Specimen.
Okay, good. Alright. Yeah, that was a shit show. That's bad.
To think I was defeated by the despicable underling of Blaze and Bro. You'll never get away with this. Because I'm just an adorable soul. Not some imaginary neutron bomb.
Okay, I'm not getting this. So we just took out one, and one didn't disappear from here. So we took out 2 at least. I think. I don't know if that one on the ledge counted as one. That one on the table, we definitely just destroyed. Alright, let's see about this room over here. We haven't tried this one at all. I don't know if any of the dolls will be like super well hidden or anything. Keep pushing. Oh wait, what am I doing? Okay, since we're here, we should probably swap out our team. Yeah, main boy is getting cheeks clapped. Actually, wait, we should just change his element. That would be better. What am I doing? Fire's neutral, a lot of things.
Hello, lovely actor. You can call me the director doll. I often use this name in film credits. If you didn't know, I'm the one who directed the entire farce in Penacony. As the leading man of the show, what did you think? Feel free to share your thoughts. Well, actually, due to the current plot requirements, you're only allowed to say one line. So please try and resist the urge to share your thoughts. Really? You really have no questions? Okay then, what a pity. Since you're done asking questions and I'm done answering, according to the script, I must reveal to you the fact that there's no bomb here at all, thus causing you to want to kick yourself for spending this whole time listening to me prattling on, after which we will part ways. But don't fret, I've also prepared a gift for you. A dream bubble that has the thrilling life and death moments I shared with the beautiful memo keeper. If you haven't seen it yet, you should hurry up and look for Dr. Edward.
Why don't y'all stop texting on your phone and actually focus on the bombs? Maximum effort. Ah, I knew there had to be one.
Hello, I'm a bomb. There's still some time before I explode, so you can take a look around first. Diffuse? No problem. Executing self-diffusing program. This won't take long. Now playing Never Give Up, Never Surrender by the trending superstar Asterically from the Epsilon 12 system. Oh, hang on. Penacony's family have not purchased the rights to this song. We can't play it here. How about this? I'll recite it for you. Next up, please enjoy a recital of Never Give Up, Never Surrender. Oh, aha! If you ask me how I feel about you, don't tell me that you pretend not to see. They will never give you up, never make you sad. They will never give you up, never make you cry. They will never say goodbye to you, never tell lies to hurt you. Praise, aha!
Not much time left. I hope I make it.
Still can't get in there.
Sorry, what? Actually, as for that...
Alright, we came down from over there. Oh wait, I just noticed it doesn't we don't have the thing to search for the bomb anymore.
Welcome to the Radiant Feldspar, good sir. I'm a dangerous bomb, and an outlaw who despises law and order. May you have a splendid day. I'm not, but so what? I'm still crazy and dangerous. In case you don't believe me, allow me to show you. Go fudge yourself, you muddle fudger! To be frank, I didn't become an outlaw because I'm a fudging bomb. It's because I'm the fudging owner of an ancient, mad, forbidden curse. Care to experience it? I can chant it for you. But Miss Sparkle won't be responsible for any of the consequences. Holy fudge, you're more insane than I am. Let me gather my wits. The ritual is ready. Perk up your ears and listen closely to the most ancient rhyme of fear etched into the very fudging genes of humanity. Loomska, Loomska, little sparkles! Loomska, Loomska!
Like, we already have an end goal, but... Ah, there's one.
Ha! We meet again. I am Penacony's famed detective. Got yourself into a pickle? I'm more than happy to help. But unfortunately, I'm preoccupied with a couple of unsolved cases. So, you'll have to wait your turn. Drat! It completely slipped my mind. Dr. Boom specializes in explosives. I need your help, mister. You've had quite a few run-ins with Dr. Boom. And with the recent bomb situation, you're bound to find evidence that proves Dr. Boom is the killer. The first case is the Soul Glad factory arson case. We found a hammer, a doll, and half a liter of unidentified fluid at the scene of the crime. Our forensics results show it's a red herring. The second case is the Blue Hour auction robbery. A gang of masked thugs broke in, stole a fragment of the Astral Express, and left behind a large hammer, a doll, and a half-dead red herring at the scene. Those are all the details. The way I see it, there must be a link between these two cases that will be the key to exposing Dr. Boom. I trust in your deduction. Which piece of evidence do you think is the deciding one? Bing, bing! Correct answer! You're good, gray hair. Your mind is pretty sharp. Seeing as you've put in so much effort, I'll throw you a bone. The bomb's not here. This is only a prank I've craftily set up. Hurry, time's running out. You better find that real bomb quickly.
Okay, we came up that side and oh, yo, how the hell did I miss that one?
A diamond in the rough.
You finally arrived, oh great gray-haired little one. I'm the constable around these parts, and right now, I'm posing as a bomb. bomb demon then. Satisfied? If not, you'll just have to make do. Alright, now that you've found me, it's my turn to complete my mission. Next, I'll count down from 5 and then explode! 5, 4, 1. Did I miss a number? Oh, so I did. No matter though. I've never learned how to count before. I mean, Bomb Demon Doll has never learned how to count. I'm not even a real bomb. Was it surprising? Shocking? Horrifying? No? Really? Fine. That's too bad then. You really haven't learned how to win a grove.
Is that Firefly?
Oh, there's one.
28 minutes, 46 seconds. 28 minutes, 45 seconds.
You're here! Looks like she also sent you a message. Since you're here, I'll just keep it short. Just over half an hour ago, I received a message from an unknown sender and rushed here as soon as I could.
27 minutes, 51 seconds.
The sweet dream has lost the protection of the Order. If it were to blow up here, the consequences would be unfathomable. I've scrutinized it for a long time, but the bomb's design is incredibly unique, as if it's been locked by some mysterious path force. Apart from its creator, I fear no one knows how to deactivate it. It's difficult. Time is running out, and she's a master of disguise. And even if we catch her, she won't come quietly. You mean the Watchmaker's guests? That's a pity. Based on my experience, I don't think any of them can turn the tide on this situation. The Memo Keeper may be able to teleport the bomb to a deserted location, but I have found a note inside the doll. I don't know what grudges they have, but this path is a dead end, too. Actually, there might be another way. Do you still remember? The script said that I will experience death 3 times in the Land of Dreams. I think this moment heralds the 3rd time. You may already know that I have no way of evoking dreams. I employ a Stellaron Hunter's special method in order to enter dreams instead. This allows me to perform feats that typical dream chasers can't. As long as I can bear the pain of the Memoria pressure, I'll be able to dive into the primal memory zone beyond the dream and extend a lifeline to the Radiant Feldspar. I will take this bomb into the depths of the dreamscape, as deep as possible where there are no living souls around. That way, at least no one will get hurt. Don't worry. I believe that this Firefly armor will be enough to take me to where I need to go before the countdown ends, and maybe even make it back safely. At present, this is our best and most logical course of action. After all, a long story deserves a happy ending. some words to share with you, though they were spoken to me by Miss Acheron. She said that the so-called impossible is merely something that is yet to happen. At the moment, there are so many things that seem impossible, but are they really never going to happen? Maybe it's just that the moment to disprove these impossibilities hasn't arrived yet. Whether it be a literal ending, suffering akin to death, or a harrowing deathscape. Before the appointed destination arrives, they are all the same. Yet I can still make myriad choices. I also firmly believe that when that moment arrives for us to make a choice, the answer to our end will already be within our hearts. It is not destiny that shapes us, but we who shape destiny. The Astral Express and the Stellaron Hunters are like light and shadow. We walk on different paths, intertwined, moving forward and growing together. Maybe the end is predestined, but it is not today.
Things are going too well. Let's speed up the countdown.
Yeah.
Human life is short, just like fireflies to a flame. So if you have an answer in your heart, always remember, don't leave with any regrets. We have this right, don't we?
Since you care so much about other people's safety, why don't you go take a closer look?
You see, everything is possible in this land of dreams. We each came here with our own goals and realized them in unimaginable ways. Regardless if the result was a sweet illusion or a bitter reality. It was an answer we longed for, day and night. So, why do people choose to slumber? I think it's as you said. Because in the end, we will wake up from our dreams.
When I arrived, I happened to see a child holding it. He said the flowers were prepared by Aunt Jessie for the watchmaker and the war comrade he'd missed his whole life. Mikhail would place 2 bunches of flowers here year after year. And after he left, it became 3. Your wishes will always be remembered by someone. Now, Penacony, as you hoped, has welcomed the dawn after a long, dark night. The path forward may not be a bed of roses, but at least people are prepared to step forth towards freedom. Tiernan, you can go home now. While the Nameless are also preparing for the next stop of their voyage.
But before leaving, we still have one last thing to do.
A fitting end to the tale of the departed. One could not ask for a better farewell. Go on. They're all here.
statue. It wasn't here last time.
Looks like this is the last riddle that Mr. Gallagher left for us. In the end, we still failed to figure out his true identity, or if he was even a living person.
What should I say? I mean, this guy is definitely a history fictionologist, all right. I'm suddenly reminded of the time at the theme park when he said he was only 13 years old. Could that have meant something too? Either way, he's an enigmatic character for sure. At least our journey together in Penacony was real enough. And his loyalty and love for this land must have been real too, right? Gallagher, we raise a toast to you, the slumbering hound. To the festival's invitation, to all lies and the singular truth. If we ever meet again, please don't talk in riddles. If we ever meet again, please don't talk in riddles.
That guy's distracted. What other shit? Yeah, this I keep saying this with the dream thing. It's like it feels like it ends and then it keeps going, and then it feels like it ends and then it keeps going, and then it feels like it keeps doing that, where it just feels like they do like a not good ending. Then it's like, oh, don't worry, that's not the actual ending. It's like, you keep extending it, but it just makes it even worse. Like, that was a nice little shot that was just happening, but like, honestly, I completely forgot about that character. She really hasn't been in here much. And it feels like we missed out on really knowing who she is. I don't know if she was part of a special event or something, but we never really interacted with her or really got to know her or her motivations, so it's like she just kind of came here and did stuff. But irregardless.
Is the Astro Express ready to depart Penacony?
Apologies, Mr. Mika, that we are only now bidding you farewell.
Oh, that's all right. You've all done so much for the Watchmaker, and we are forever indebted. Allow me, as the representative of Dreamflux Reef, to make another toast to all the nameless.
What will the people of Dreamflux Reef do now?
Many will continue to live here. Those accustomed to being awake will mostly have a hard time getting used to a life of darkness with their eyes closed. Though the order has faded, there must be someone to watch over this primal memory zone. Penacony's nights are long, and there are many who are still far from a good night's sleep. As for the sweet dream over there, we're still managing without it, aren't we?
Mika and residents of Dreamflux Reef, we raise a toast to you, watchers of the long dream. To your tenacity throughout time, to each sorrowful night, and to the dawn that is finally upon us.
Pop sleeping. I don't think he's gonna wake up. Oh god. Okay, this one wasn't really engaging. Trying to do it when we're back here. Here we go.
Honestly, when I heard the conductor's request, I was pretty surprised. The Nameless. Those who trailblaze, doing good deeds but never seeking recognition. After all this time, how would we even find those 3 people in such a vast place like Penacony? But it seems, in the land of the dreams, anything is indeed possible.
History may not remember the names of the dead, but the stars will attest to their journeys. The first glimmer of light in the prolonged night often illuminates little, as it is fleeting in the darkness too vast. But because of this, people will remember. As long as something shines in the night sky, then when the first star falls, countless more will follow, streaking across the horizon.
We're drinking a lot.
Brooklyn Tiernan, Rosalina J. and Estella, we raise a toast to you, Trailblazers of the Silver Rail. A toast to history that no longer remains silent. The passionate and courageous pursuit, and a voyage that traverses the stars.
Oh, god damn it. We run all the way back here to do this, just have to run all the way back up there. Up, pop, pop. Oh shit, alright. I need to do that.
In the end, we still came full circle. This trailblazing expedition started from the moment you and a bellboy ran into each other. After going on a journey of many twists and turns, they still ended up where they started. Just like a clock's hands that turn round and round, the start and end of each day will always land on 12 o'clock. The advent of time moving forward. There shouldn't be much left to say. This entire adventure started because of you, and should naturally end with you. And then, a new page will be turned.
We're just getting drunk at this point.
We raise a toast to you, watchmaker of the land of the dreams, nameless of the Astral Express. To Penacony's past, present, future, and the child's unwavering dream unto death.
With that, our duty as Nameless should be complete, right?
The Trailblaze can illuminate the way, but ultimately, the future of a world belongs to those who live in it.
I still feel that Mr. McHale must have really wanted to witness this day himself.
What's on your mind, March?
Just a strange feeling. I had it a few stops ago, but it's super strong this time.
Why not talk about it? Maybe everyone's thinking the same thing.
I can't help but think that whether it's Mr. McHale, Mr. Tiernan, or Madame Rosalina, their lives must have been long, and they must have experienced plenty of stories. They were also young once, stumbling and bumbling around just like us, getting into scraps and mischief, that sort of stuff. Companions, enemies, journeys, adventures,
all the sad and happy memories. The
Keep listing
everyday
things.
that we're used to. They've lived through them too. But those things are all in the past. I know. But the thing that I can't get out of my mind is the present. It'll be easier to understand if I use an analogy. Like when you're reading a book. If one of its characters keeps running into obstacles and experiences an ending full of regrets, we're bound to feel a bit mixed about it, right? Because we've seen every nook and cranny of their lives, we see these people as special. So, even if there are parts of it that aren't really realistic nor logical, we still hope that their story gets a good ending when it comes. But what if they and we aren't really that special? When Mr. McHale sat in this chair, waiting for the Astral Express to arrive every day, what was he thinking? And if, at the end of his life, he could still firmly say he had no regrets, then what is this regret we feel in our hearts right now?
I think each and every one of us is searching for the answer to this very question. The universe is vast, and our lives are but specks. The Trailblaze never ends, but against the backdrop of the cosmos, the average person's lifelong journey is merely a short stretch. But it is in this minuscule distance that paths cross and countless worlds connect. The universe may not remember every person who leaves a tie along the Silver Rail, but we will. As long as we remember, their stories will never end. And what Mr. McHale has left for us is his answer to this very question. It may not be perfect, but it left a smile on this storied, jaded old Nameless's face at the end of his life. And its meaning will be interpreted by those who come after us.
It's not the answer that's important, but what we can learn from others' answers, right?
The journey along the way.
This is what trailblazing is.
Sure. I'm really sorry for bringing down the vibe. Quick, Don Hung, tell us a dad joke to lighten the mood.
It's never a bad thing to reflect. One day, we'll all have to face our own farewells.
But before that, we still have a long way ahead of us together.
So the most important thing right now is to tell the conductor what we saw in Penacony. Then prepare ourselves for our next trailblazing destination.
I should get back to the Express. Or maybe I could say my final goodbye to Acheron.
Oh, god damn it. Come on. They keep having us run back and forth here. Okay, to be fair, the first time it was on us. Hey, best buddy.
Do you still remember when we first arrived in Penacony? Who would have thought our paths would cross in such a way? The ocean of stars is vast. And given our destinations, I'm afraid our paths may not cross again. But the trailblazing expedition ahead is always full of unknowns. And my blade is sharp enough to sever fate. As long as we maintain our original resolve, I believe there will come a day where we will meet again. Ah. In that case, I must apologize for my rudeness. Do you remember when we first met? I once said you reminded me of an acquaintance. Because of the Self-Annihilator's curse, my memories are stripped away, blurring my past. And after our journey together, what I originally thought were familiar feelings were merely illusions. I believe this was truly our first meeting. That's right. What matters more is not who I am, but what we have done together. This story will forever be etched in my heart. We both still have our own paths to walk. So let's forge ahead. Hopefully, if we meet again, it'll be beneath clear skies.
Oh, whoa. That normal?
Chin up, Pom-Pom. Don't be sad. Don't cry.
Wow. Your method of consolation is truly unsophisticated.
Still better than just standing there like a scarecrow. Oh, hey! You're finally back! We told Pom-Pom all about our adventure, and they suddenly started crying. I've never seen Pom-Pom so sad before.
The conductor never cries. Pom-Pom is never sad. Pom-Pom is just angry. Yeah, angry. No matter where the express stops, you lot always manage to cause chaos. My well-thought-out timetable completely ignored.
Us to the cosmic
If you
wind.
carry on like this, the express is gonna run out of fuel. That's right. Pom-Pom is just angry. It's not because of Misha, Tiernan, Rosalina, and the rest.
It's okay. Oh, Pom-Pom, just let it all out. Everyone, could you all take a break in the next car? Don't worry. I'll stay here with Pom-Pom.
But...
Let's go, March.
I never expected Pom-Pom would be so distraught.
Those three nameless must have meant a lot to Pom-Pom.
No one knows exactly when Pom-Pom boarded the Express, but one can surmise that their journey has been filled with many hellos and goodbyes. Probably more than we can imagine. The fact that they're crying so hard is probably a good sign. It proves that Pom-Pom's emotions haven't become dulled by the grind of time. They still deeply cherish every nameless who has boarded the Express and value every journey shared with them. Leave it to Himiko. When it comes to comforting, there's no one better on the Express. Well, they were a little emotional at the time, but I'm afraid that's not out of the question. Since you joined us, the Express has stayed longer than anticipated at every stop along the way.
You're welcome.
And to ensure that everyone always makes it back on board, Pom-Pom has had no choice but to delay the warp jump schedule.
I see. No wonder I can regularly hear Pom-Pom pacing anxiously up and down the corridor.
Turns out Pom-Pom's been silently putting in a lot of work for us. Wow.
Different from typical vehicles, the Astral Express converts every Trailblaze into the energy it needs to run. Ideally, as long as trailblazing expeditions continue without interruption, the Express will receive a constant flow of energy, much like a perpetual motion machine. But because of our previous encounters, fuel is being used up much faster than expected. We can probably only pull off 2 more warp jumps at most.
Only 2 more? Isn't that super risky? Oh, I don't want to become an ice cube floating around in space again. When you put it like that, it doesn't actually sound too bad. But I don't even want to become an adorable ice cube floating around in space again.
Which also means that we must prudently consider our next destination.
Yes, I've already checked the astral charts. The 2 nearest worlds to us are the oceanic planet of Lushaka and the agate world Melustanen. As for which one we're headed to, that still requires a vote.
Or perhaps you might consider a suggestion.
Mystery?
Everyone, we meet again.
It's you! Why were you just in my room?
It's a very cute room, Miss March. Just like you.
Memo Keeper, let's put aside how you managed to sneak past everyone and board the Express for now. You mentioned a suggestion.
I accidentally overheard how the Express obtains fuel. I just wanted to chat with everyone to see if we could work together. But now, it appears my suggestion could be the very lifeline that saves everyone.
Please speak candidly. Depending on what you say, we could very well ask you to disembark.
Ah, the Permanence's descendant. What a charming little dragon, especially with those mired memories of yours. But I digress. If the Astral Express is in urgent need of a special trailblazing expedition to recharge its engine, have you all considered this? Perhaps your destination could be a world that even the renowned Akivili never reached. Should you be able to lay down a new stretch of silver rail, the Express may never have to worry about energy ever again.
Trailblazing to a world that even Akivili has never been to? Is that possible?
Continue, Memo Keeper. This destination of which you speak, what sort of world is it?
A world that many across the universe don't even know exists. A world hidden away from outside observation. Its presence only revealed by the light from the mirror of the Garden of Recollection. A world fettered by 3 paths, its destiny hanging in the balance. The Eternal Land, Amphorius.
I hope I'm not too late, child.
I wasn't expecting it to be you.
Don't you know how many sentry posts the family has built? And how hard it is to get you out of here?
Looks like my time's up.
What do you mean? What time?
Negotiation, interrogation, or death. My fate lies entirely in your hands, Lady Bonajade. The dance is done. Why bother with the compassionate pretense and give someone who's about to die the chance to talk?
Despite your fall from grace, you still look well. I'm very glad to see that you're so full of verve.
Do not insult my pride with half-veiled sarcasm. Have you specially come to see me just to sate your vile vanity?
Oh, of course not. I merely came to fulfill your younger sister's wishes. To offer you a generous trade. That is, if you're willing to accept.
Robin?
To build a true haven where everyone can attain peace. That's the oath between you siblings, isn't it? If I told you there was still a chance to realize this vow, would you be willing to talk to me then? I recognize the gravity of this question, which is why you don't have to answer me right now. Go now. You are free, O Chosen One, who dare to exceed his bounds. Sever your wings, descend to the mortal realm, and walk their lands. See what this world is truly like.
I will not accept your charity.
As I mentioned earlier, it's a trade, and you don't have to give me an answer right now. Rewards are not reaped in a day, and if there's one thing I'm best at, it's waiting. The sweet dream still continues, and the night is still long. You have plenty of time to contemplate your answer. A word of advice for you before we part ways. A word of warning from someone who's been in your shoes before. Life is too short to miss out on golden opportunities.
Interlude. Oh, yay! We finally did it! We've hit the end! So this is what happens when you make it all the way through the story and you're caught all the way up. Alright, sweet. Alright. Okay, I don't like that. Why? Why? I do not understand her character. I don't know why we would allow her to be a visitor on the Express. At this point, it just feels like literally anyone we meet will just be on the Express. Yeah. I keep saying it, but yeah, they really kind of fumbled the ending of this. Like, it's nice how they ended it, but it just doesn't feel as bombastic as the other ones were, because they just, like, ended it and then kept going, and then ended it and then kept going. It's just like... It was bad. I really hope the next one's a lot tighter, where it's like, end the thing, and then maybe just have a mini story or side story with another character or something, or be somewhere else. Like in Genshin, instead of just adding on to the new area, you just make a small separate area, like a dragon spine or something. Like maybe we come across another space station that's like a small zone and nowhere near as like a full planet, but at least it's a newish area and we could do a little story there or something as we're waiting for like the next planet to come in, you know what I mean? Because they kind of did that with the blimp that we were on, but it's like we're still in the main area, kind of. I don't know. Just did not feel great. I don't know what this is. You normally don't do the events, but I don't know. It looks like March has a sword.
All right. Now that you're in position, Miss March, let's get this lesson started.
I'm not good at acting all master-like. Since Grandpa asked me to teach you swordplay, I won't hold back any secrets.
Oh, thank you so much, Masters! Oh, wait. Does this mean our training is only officially starting right now?
After all, we need to watch you practice for a few days before we can figure out how talented you are, right?
So, how'd I do, Master?
You're definitely talented, Miss March.
Hey, here you are. Did you hear that? These two masters just called me a swordplay genius. Just wait until I go back. Everyone's going to be so wowed by my new skills.
Swordplay requires rigorous training. Before we start, Miss March, you need to find a clear reason to keep you motivated while you train. It doesn't have to be something huge, but it needs to be clear.
In other words, even though you didn't exactly choose to be our apprentice, you still need to take the initiative during this learning process.
I once had the honor of learning swordplay from a master. She asked me why I started training at such a young age, why I wielded a sword. So, for our first lesson, I'd like to ask you the same question. Miss March, why do you wield your sword?
Why do I wield my sword? I wield my sword to take down my enemies. I mean, what other reason is there?
I also questioned that sword master about why she uses her sword, and she said, to vanquish my enemies, nothing more. Miss March, you gave a similar response, which shows you've got potential.
I wonder if her new outfit will actually like allow her to change weapons and actually use the sword rather than a bow. Similar to how Main Boy is able to change his elements and weapons. That'd be super sick. I'd actually really appreciate it if they did that. Because that would make characters way more dynamic and usable. Like, a way more of an option to use if you're able to get, like, secondary abilities or, like, skill sets. Although, yeah, it just keeps feeling like we'll, like, interact with characters where it's like we've never met them before, but then we talk as if we do know them, and it's like, we haven't met them in the main story, so clearly it has to have been, like, an event or a side story that we haven't done. I don't know, the more I play this game, the more holes I keep finding in, like, character interaction stuff, where it's like, if we're playing this game linearly, that should always take precedent over anything else. And when you hop into, like, side stuff, like this, we don't know who this is. We were never introduced to her. But it's like, yeah, I get it. We were just, like, kind of here in this moment. But it's like, who is she? We couldn't have at least done a thing where it was March and our regular swordsman guy, and we get introduced to her. I don't know. It just feels a little, like, sloppy, where it's like, this is supposed to be linear. but then they do stuff that makes it feel jumbled, where it's like, oh no, this character, you know, the one that we've met somewhere. Was it a side mission? Was it a past event? I don't know. But we've definitely met them before. It just makes it feel disjointed in a bad way. I don't know. But to be fair, like I've said, I don't really do the side story stuff. And I only try to focus on main story. So, I don't know if this is normal or what. Let's do this.
The best way to take down your enemy is with a blaster gun. I heard a hero say something like that in an immersion. He also mentioned that sword training can push a person's physical abilities to their ultimate limit.
Seems like you've seen your fair share of immersion, Miss March. But if you want my opinion, if your goal is self-improvement, you'll feel just as accomplished even if you put down the sword and go back to your bow.
Oh, come on. Don't listen to his empty talk.
Oh? Now I'm curious to hear what Master Yun Li has to say.
Let me ask you something, March. Do you have any specific goals for learning swordplay? Like achieving a certain ranking in the war dance, or maybe you want to defeat someone, like Yanqing, or me?
Who do I want to defeat? Him? Dan Heng? Himeko? Or Mr. Yang?
If you can't think of anyone specific, why not set a simpler goal? Like, how many opponents do you want to defeat at once with a sword?
I'll fight 10!
10?
Oops, that just slipped out. It's actually another line from an immersion.
I think I figured out what's motivated March to learn swordplay.
Could it possibly be a merja about swordmasters?
Hey, now that you mention it, that actually makes sense. I'm super interested in Xianzhou immersion and novels. Even though I use a bow, almost all the great heroes in those immersia use swords. So I want to be a swordmaster too.
See?
It doesn't matter. Everyone has their own preferences.
Becoming a swordmaster who fights for justice and battles evil? Well, that's definitely a good reason to keep you motivated in swordplay training.
Now that you've both given your approval, I have another small request. I want to perform a tea ceremony to honor you as my masters. Remember, you'll need to tap the table a few times with your fingers.
Tea ceremony? Tap the table? Do we have to be so serious about accepting an apprentice for the first time?
Please? That's how those heroes in the immersia show their respect.
Play along?
Let's just stop wasting time. Just treat us to some milk tea. And then we can start our real swordplay training, okay?
Yeah! Alright, let's go. To the Sleepless Earl.
Let's look at what we're doing. Yeah, like there's this, and then there's this. This might be the introduction. What's going on here? Oh, okay, she's gonna turn into Holy and use a sword. See, that's super sick. I don't know exactly how, like, what does her transformation item look like? I'm assuming we're gonna have to earn it, right? Or does she already have it? Okay, hold on. Let's check her character out. She's like, I don't know if they're like treating this like in Genshin Impact when you do an event and there's a weapon as a reward. Like you could see the weapon as one of the like things you need to earn. But in here, I can't tell what item in there is supposed to be it, unless it's literally us completing. Yeah, it's not. We don't have it yet. Okay. So one of the items we get, or it could just be by completing it. Get it? Actually, wait, hold on. I'm an idiot. This has no time limit. This has a time limit of 24 days still left on it. Okay. So we have plenty of time for that. I don't know what this is. This just kind of seems random. This one I still cannot get because it requires to do these fights where you're supposed to get like a high score in the fight, but I cannot do it to save my fucking life. No matter like what my setup is or what our levels are at, every time I go into it, it's like I barely get 1 star and I need like 3 stars. It's like, this one we also haven't done, and this one we also haven't done. We should probably go and try to do those. That's just so many things added to this. Okay, what's in here? Alright. I think we're gonna call it for today. Okay, yeah. We're gonna call it for today in terms of what we just started. We will continue this March storyline next time. It's got 24 days.
Life is as
Okay, I just want to quadruple check and make sure I'm not an idiot and misreading it. Yeah, 24 days, 8 hours. We will continue this next time. We are gonna get her outfit. I'm just trying to see, like, usually there's like some sort of symbol or something that shows like, oh, here's the thing you need to earn. Okay, path, hunt. Yeah, so it looks like we just need to continue this. That's weird. Like, since this is a temporary event, does that mean you can miss getting not just this outfit, but like her being able to transform into that version and use that element? Huh. Oh, there's different endings. There's up to 5 different endings. All right. Well, I guess we'll figure out what all that is next time. But yeah, I wasn't sure what this was, if this was going to be full on a story thing or just kind of like a mini gamey kind of thing or what. But it looks like they're trying to do a full story with it. I'm down. The Xianzhou was a pretty cool place. A lot of cool stuff happened there, including Dane Hung getting like his second form, meeting the general. A lot of really cool characters showed up there. So hopefully when we get this form of March, it's good. As you guys know, I really do not keep up with Honkai Star Rail in terms of live streams and stuff. So I literally know like no information about like new characters or new areas or anything like that. So this one is by far the most blind I'm in. Genshin I usually stay up on, and Zoneless End Zero I would 100% stay up on, because Zoneless End Zero is definitely taken first place for me, as Honkai Star Rail kind of fell off for me in this past world, unfortunately. But hopefully the next world will come back strong. I can't wait. So yeah, that is it for today. Tomorrow we are going to be continuing with Zoneless Ascent 0 and the latest update. This weekend we'll see. It's going to be a chill weekend, just continuing playing some more The First Descendants, just fucking around in there and messing around in that. And then yeah, next hold on, let me... Yeah. I think next Thursday will be the next time we play some more Honkai Star Rail. I was thinking about when the Genshin update was. Genshin is supposed to have a live stream tomorrow morning for their 5.0 update, which is going to be showing off the new area and the new characters that are coming to it. Actually, the new area, it's a whole new like country. So there's usually areas and then there's like countries. This is going to be a brand new country introduced, which is a much larger landmass than people. Super can't wait for that. And that is it for day 1444 of streaming in a row. Like I said, tomorrow some more Zoneless and 0. This weekend, The First Descendants. Next Tuesday will be Genshin, and next Thursday will be some more Honkai Star Rail, where we'll be continuing March's foray into becoming a pro swordsman, which honestly, I don't think I've mentioned it. I love this outfit, by the way. It looks so sick. She looks great in it. I hope this is a thing that we continue with. And honestly, this is something I kind of wish they did in Genshin Impact. And I know you can't really change people's like elements, but what they could do is by changing their outfit, they could change like their play style with that element. So if someone is like air, instead of them using a sword, they could use a spear. Or even if it wasn't that, it could just be like their like specials and alts would be different. Something like that could have been fucking huge and massive game changer for Genshin. But they didn't, and that kind of sucks. Now that like you see it here, and it's like, oh, that's a great idea. Changing the outfit changes like the skills or the moves. That would have been awesome for Genshin. I hope somehow they introduce that, because right now only the main character has that kind of ability, just because he can change elements. But I would really love it if we would be able to change weapons as well. That's something that kind of always blew my mind with the main character, is that he's just standard sword. He can change his elements, but he can't change what kind of weapon he uses. I think that'd be another cool thing to introduce, where it's like, here's side stories where he goes and literally masters these different weapons, and you have to do like a whole story arc over him mastering like the claymore or the spear or like the magic. That would be fucking cool to do. But alas, I don't know if they'll ever do that in that game. I think it would have been something cool that they could have already done, but who knows? Anyway, that is it for today, guys. Thank you for coming out and hanging out. Like always, links down below for my Twitter, as well as links over to my YouTube channel where all my previous streams are uploaded and archived over there. Kind of a chill day today. Honestly, not a lot happening. Just even more endings finishing up this dream world. Like, Penacony has... Like, I'm trying to think back to the previous areas, and I don't think they ever had, like, endings where it's like, it ends, and then it just continued, and then it had another ending. It's like, all of them had, like, a finite ending feel to them, where Penacony just... It just feels like it kept going. Hopefully, this is, like, a one-time thing, and the next one's going to be a lot more streamlined and better. Anyway, that is it for today, guys. Catch you all tomorrow with some Zoneless and 0.